What's up, guys? So Ultimate Invasion comes out Wednesday, November 1st, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about it because I know there's been a lot of questions around all this new Ultimate Universe stuff. As with all the books I get to preview early, I'm not going to show you any interior pages. I don't want to be the source of any leaks or spoilers or anything like that, and I want you to experience as much of the book as you can on your own when you read it, but I do want to give you just a little bit more information about it. So this is set 2 weeks after the end of Ultimate Invasion number 4. We saw in that book that the Maker's big domed city has sealed shut, and inside it is the Maker and the heads of all the different groups that control the world. We learned all about that in that Ultimate Invasion miniseries, so I highly recommend reading that first before you read this, or you will be really confused. But the big dome is closed, all those characters are stuck inside, and they will be for 2 years. So there is a window of opportunity here in this book for the Reed Richards of Earth 6160, who now kind of looks like Doctor Doom with the metal mask and everything. He and the Tony Stark of this world, they have learned how the Maker changed this new Earth to shape it to how he wanted. You know, he prevented the circumstances from happening that led to the creation of a bunch of heroes. For example, at the end of Ultimate Invasion number 1, we saw that he prevented the spider from biting Peter, and thus no Spider-Man, right? And he did a lot of different things like that. Prevented the Fantastic Four from taking off when they should have to get their powers, all that kind of stuff. Well, the Reed Richards and Tony Stark of this new Earth have learned about all the stuff that he did, and they want to essentially undo all that stuff, or they want to set things back the way it should have been, basically recreating some of these circumstances. And so the first part of their plan for doing this is to enlist Thor's help. Now, we've seen some preview images of what that bit is like. There was part of it in the animated trailer that was released not too long ago. So we've seen a little bit of that. And the rest of this book is them trying to enact their plan of setting the world back to the way it's supposed to be. Now, I won't tell you what the plan is, but I will say it does not involve time travel, because the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, they're going to go back in time and they're going to stop the Maker from stopping all those circumstances, meaning that Peter will still get bit by the spider, the Fantastic Four will still take off into space, and all that kind of stuff. But their plan does not involve time travel, so I think that's wildly interesting, because that means that depending on how successful they are, this Earth should end up being wildly different from Earth 616. So the original Ultimate Universe, Earth 1610, even though it was different, there were a lot of similarities, right? Peter still got bit by the spider. The Fantastic Four still gained their abilities, although the circumstances were different. Those same 4 characters still got those same powers, that kind of thing. But in this, again, depending on how successful they are with their plan, things may be wildly different. We know we're getting Ultimate Spider-Man in January, and we know from what they said that it's going to be, Peter's going to be a little bit older by the time he starts being Spider-Man, and we get a little bit of a hint of that and how that may all come to pass in this. Again, just a little bit of a hint, not a whole lot of information. And that's the thing about this too, is there's still a lot of questions. Like, something happens in this that I had to like flip pages and was thinking, what was that? You know, what happened? When are we going to see the effects of this thing? We aren't getting another Ultimate book until January, when Ultimate Spider-Man comes out, and it's going to be weird to see the results of that event in that book, but we might, I don't know. So still a lot of questions, but still very interesting. I really liked this quite a bit. Probably I liked this better than the main Ultimate Invasion miniseries, because that one was just really confusing. But now, thanks to this book, we can see how the new Ultimate Universe is going to take shape, how it's going to get some of its heroes and things like that. So if you read the first miniseries, definitely do not miss this. This really is kicking off the new Ultimate Universe. The art in it is really great too. I really like Ultimate Thor in this. Just super interesting stuff. I am all on board for this new Ultimate Universe. So again, this comes out on Wednesday, November 1st. Let me know if you plan on picking this up, and if you do, let me know what you think about it.